Time now to get up close and personal with Martin Fuchs. In the passionate equestrian Fuchs family, it was Martin who first made it to the top. Following the successful careers of his father Thomas and uncle Marcus, he's now one of the best show jumpers in the world. The 27-year-old Swiss also laying third in the Longines rankings in addition to his new wonderful European title.
I guess there's no real secret in show jumping or in any other sport. You have to work hard, you have to be passionate, you need the right team around you, you need good support, and yeah, that's why I'm so lucky.
Lucky maybe, but he was obviously very talented from an early age.
I was always very competitive. I always like to win. That's I think that's what's important in sport in general.
Since starting his career as a rider, Martin has already collected 12 European medals through the various ranks, before following his family into the senior team in 2013.
I was always admiring everyone in my family, going to the big shows, winning the biggest classes in the world. So I was obviously a fan of my uncle and my dad, also of my mom. My parents would take me with when they were competing, so I was standing there at the sidelines cheering for them. I have a great memory of my mom winning a Grand Prix and me being able to canter with her in the prize-giving ceremony, something I will never forget. My dad's my trainer and he manages the stable, he takes care of the horses, he's a true horseman, so this helps a lot. My mom is now more in the office working, doing all my administrative stuff, so they keep my back free.
Martin also has a role model, a kind of older brother, the current world #1 fellow Swiss rider Steve Gerda. Not a bad role model to have.
I was already a fan of him before he started working with my dad, but obviously ever since they're working together, we got much closer. Yeah, we had a great success this year with first and second in the World Cup final. Steve beat me, but I always said if someone beats me, then it can be Steve.
Second at the World Cup finals in 2019, just behind Steve. Martin was also on the podium with Steve at the World Equestrian Games in Trial.
The silver medal at the WEG was definitely the greatest achievement in my career, the best moment. It was the first time in history that the Swiss individual rider made an individual medal at the World Equestrian Games, so this was amazing. I got Clooney when he was 7 years old and the start was a little bit rusty. I remember the first day I rode him at home, I fell off from him, and but after that we bonded really well, and every year we actually get better results and better. We connect still now at this point always more, and that's very nice to see. He's definitely my best horse. I feel like he would be the best horse for almost anyone in the stable. I'm very lucky to have another top horse like Chaplin. He won 2 5-star Grand Prix this year already, and he's just amazing. So fast and such a fighter. He has the biggest heart of any horse that I ever rode. I'm very lucky to have a good string of horses which should allow me to stay in this position. But as we see, all the other riders are winning every week also, so it's very hard to stay on the top 10.
With so many horses in his stable, the European champion never puts them in the red zone. And like every big champion, he's already thinking about the biggest event for an athlete. After finishing 9th in Rio, a podium at Tokyo 2020 is next on his agenda.
It's definitely a big goal of me to make a medal at the Olympic Games next year. We're going to have a strong Swiss team, and then obviously also individually with my top horse Clooney, I should have a chance to be on top there.